Go on. Pencil. Come on.
So, Gerbien, we're here from Wild at Heart Foundation, as you know, and
Welcome.
Thank you very much for having us, and we've had an amazing time meeting you and seeing everything that you do. And we just wanted to capture a little bit about you and about where you are now and the plans for where we want this to be, really.
Yes.
So, you've been on the island for well over...
I live here now for 17 years.
Yeah.
From the beginning, I never intended to do rescue, but it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I found dead dogs and poisoned and shot, and it was like, if I want to stay here, live here, I have to do something. If not, I'll have to move away.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. And in the beginning, I had all the dogs in my house,
Right.
Villa Gaga. And then, because the house was located directly next to a hotel, and the hotel had guests, a few years ago I had to find a solution because they were threatening with the police.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine let me use this piece of land, and this was 2.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so I built up Camp Gaga, and now here also people are complaining.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because people live here and it's a valley and the sound goes up directly to a house over there.
And I hear that in Lesvos, the same as in some of the other places that we have projects, you can be subject to people coming and poisoning the dogs, which is really
this is
risks.
always possible.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and this is also here in the camp. The dogs are a lot of the time on their own because I also have a lot of dogs in the house.
Yeah.
Even more at the moment. So I am not here all the time. There's always a risk, or people getting angry, opening the gates, or putting poison over the fence. I'm always scared.
And it's a really awful way for a dog to die. I mean, that's
poison is the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah. So we're here to help you improve that situation. And so we understand that there is quite an urgent need to move away from this particular camp, which is quite small. It means that you're limited, I suppose, to the number of dogs that you can help rescue, rehabilitate and rehome. So your plans are to try and fundraise enough money for what we're calling Gaga Mountain.
I found the perfect piece of land.
Right.
It's a mountain. It's there are absolutely no neighbors. Nobody who can be bothered. Nobody who can threaten me. It's 20 acres. It's big. It's 2 platforms, a down one, then the mountain goes up, and then up is a huge platform.
Yeah.
And it's very near to a reservoir, so I can take the dogs for a swim. And it's easy to find. It is important. It's not in the middle of nowhere where nobody can find it. It's very easy to find. It's the perfect location.
Great.
It's great.
And so the plan is that you would have this centre, and what would you put on? Would you put on the land?
My dream is to live there with the dogs. I want to live with the dogs. So I want to have a few pounds, a good area for the dogs to play, a small house for me, and what I would really like. And you can put prefab houses for volunteers. And then my dream is a permanent clinic.
Okay, yes.
So I don't have to run around every year to ask people, can we please do operations in your house?
Yeah.
Just a permanent clinic where everything's there. So also vets here from the island can come here like once a month to treat the animals.
You survive hand to mouth doing what you've done for 17 years.
Well, Yeah, it started 17 years. In the beginning, it was small.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, 12 years ago, no, 15 years ago, yeah, it became bigger. And now Gaga is becoming really big. My dream is that we can do education, children, adults, so they treat their animals better. Also the chain dogs, there are so many chain dogs. That there's no dogs on chains anymore. And that people take responsibility and just love for people and love for animals. It goes together. You cannot be without each other. This is the thing. This is Gaga. Gaga is love.